January 14, 1945. 25,000 feet above the South China Sea. The freezing wind screams against the canopy of a Japanese Mitsubishi A6M0. Inside, Petty Officer Saburo Tanaka scans the horizon, sweat collecting under his flight goggles despite the biting cold. Below him, dozens of American B-29 superfortresses thunder toward Formosa, their silver bodies glittering like steel islands in the sky. Tanaka tightens his grip on the control stick. He has fought countless battles, but something feels different today. The warnings came crackling over the radio. New American escort fighters. Fast. Deadly. A flash of sunlight cuts across his vision. There, diving from above at impossible speed, comes a sleek predator with a snarling intake and wings sharp as blades. The P-51 Mustang has entered the Pacific. Before Tanaka can react, tracers slice past his canopy. The Mustang's pilot, Captain Robert "Red" Mitchell, pushes his throttle forward, engine roaring from the twin-drop tanks hugging his wings. He's been waiting for this moment. Japan's once unstoppable Zero finally has a match. And worse. If you're fascinated by moments like this, where one invention can reshape the fate of nations, stick around. America in Time brings history to life with the intensity it deserves. Tanaka pulls hard into a roll, the Zero whining under the stress. The famed agility of Japan's most trusted fighter should save him. But the Mustang stays glued to his tail as if reading every move before it happens. Captain Mitchell squeezes the trigger. .50 caliber rounds spit fire from 6 Browning machine guns, ripping through the thin aluminum skin of the Zero. Tanaka banks downward desperately, but the Mustang's Packard-built Merlin engine unleashes relentless power. This wasn't supposed to happen. For years, the Zero ruled the Pacific, climbing faster, turning tighter than any American fighter. But that era is gone. With drop tanks now feeding its hunger for range, the P-51 can fly deep into Japan's empire, escorting bombers where Zeros once attacked freely. No more isolated bombers. No more easy victories. The hunter has become the hunted. Tanaka's radio erupts with the terrified voices of fellow pilots. These new fighters, they're everywhere. One after another, Zeros spiral toward the ocean, engines smoking, wings torn away. The sky that once belonged to Japan is now dominated by a machine built for speed, endurance, and raw power. The Zero's lightweight frame, once its greatest asset, now becomes its fatal flaw. With almost no armor and no self-sealing fuel tanks, a single burst from a Mustang can turn it into a floating fireball. Tanaka sees the truth written in every explosion around him. Japan hadn't evolved. America had. Captain Mitchell locks onto his next target, pulling his Mustang effortlessly into a steep climb that would stall the older fighters. The roar of the Merlin engine seems like thunder announcing a new era. One the Zero was never designed to survive. In that moment, Tanaka finally understands why pilots whisper the Mustang's name like a coming storm. Smoke fills Tanaka's cockpit. Warning lights flicker angrily. He struggles to keep the aircraft level, vision blurring as he stares at the silver-winged Mustang circling back like a wolf returning to finish its kill. Pilots like Mitchell had trained relentlessly. Tight formations, aggressive tactics, and deadly precision. Japanese airmen couldn't keep up. Too little fuel. Too few veterans left to lead them. Word spread fast across the empire. If you see a Mustang, run. But few could outrun it. Above the clouds, Mustangs shepherded the lumbering B-29s all the way toward Japan's homeland. Zeros dove in bravely, but hope shattered every time the long-range escort fighters appeared. A weapon designed to protect bombers became a symbol of inevitable defeat. In the final months of the war, Japanese pilots climbed into their cockpits knowing what waited beyond the horizon. An opponent faster, stronger, and unbothered by the fear consuming them. Tanaka's Zero finally gives out, oil splattering across the windshield, engine coughing its last breath. He has seconds to choose: jump or die in flames. With trembling hands, he releases the canopy. Wind blasts his face as he hurls himself into the cold sky. Above him, the P-51 banks away, victorious once more. From Iwo Jima to Okinawa, the Mustang became the blade that cut Japan's air power to pieces. By 1945, many Japanese pilots entered battle with a single mission: delay defeat. But each time the Mustang's silhouette appeared against the sun, hope vanished. The aircraft wasn't just superior in performance. It was a symbol of a war turning against them, unstoppable and unforgiving. In the end, the pilots didn't fear death. They feared dying without a chance to fight back. History isn't just dates and numbers. It's the sound of engines, the fear in a pilot's breath, the moment everything changes. If the story pulled you into the cockpit, join us here at America in Time. Hit that subscribe button and tell us in the comments which World War II aircraft you want to see next. Together, we'll keep these powerful moments alive.